Warning. While it still is an idle game, I will be going over everything you can do up until the point where I am. So if you want to put 300-ish hours into the game, then do that first and then come back later. Hey, this video is about what I think is the best idle game ever made in the history of humanity. You know what? I don't even think anymore. I've sunk way too many hours and sleepless nights into this game to just think it. This game is more addicting than what Walter White is cooking. Like, I procrastinated so much on this video because I just can't stop playing it. The game has so many layers to it. Like, I remember thinking when I got to my first... You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about the game. You may think to ask that why am I actively playing an idle game? And to that I say... So what do? Well, it's simple. This is the first layer. And a lot of stuff is locked. Curious. You watch this red thing spin and upgrade it with your revolutions. Hey, that's the name. So you can watch it spin faster. And then you buy the orange circle and then you watch that spin. Slower, but more spin is always good. You continue watching and buying for a bit until this menu pops up. The prestige menu. The second layer. And this one is quite simple to understand if you played an idle game before. You've most likely come across something similar to this in other idle games. Sometimes it gives you a currency so you can buy permanent upgrades, but this time it gives you a mult boost which helps you get more revolutions. It also says EXP gain, which will boost this exponent here. So you prestige and are back to where you started. Just now you get the prestige window a little faster. You can also see that this mult is going up. So you prestige again. And again, and you got an exponent. Let's go. And you finally come to here. Promotions. This is the third layer of progress. It not only resets your revolutions, but also your prestige. So not only do you have to get all of your colors back, you also got to get that prestige back too. And what do you do this for? To promote again. And again. And again. However, since you have that promotion, it will be easier getting prestige. We're back in that grind. We gotta get that promotion as high as we can. We can see the infinity bar getting closer and closer to 100%. We have level 50 in all promotions. We're so close until you hit it. And everything is gone. And the only thing you have to show for all your efforts is one singular infinity point. Everything is gone. You mourn the loss of your circle until you see a new menu has appeared. This is the fourth layer. The infinity menu is here, and this is the infinity tree. And it is big. You see the first thing in the tree, generations and automations. Since you have nothing else to buy with the IP that you have, you buy it. And two new menus pop up. One on the sidebar labeled automation. You click it and are met with a lot of buttons that buys colors for you. And it is the only thing you can automate right now. That's cool. So you enable that, and all you have to do now is ascend each buyable. Nice. So you do everything you did before, buy stuff, ascend it, prestige, promote, and boom, you reach infinity again. And now all you have to do is do it 15 million more times. So you do that and unlock this new tab in the infinity menu. Challenges. If you thought the game was slow before, then surprise, the game found a way to make progressing even more tedious than it already was. So you click this button 3 times and enter a challenge. And oh boy, it's slow. But you managed to do it. And you see that there are 8 more challenges to go. Wonderful. So you do some challenges, you infinite, but this time you get more IP out of it. And you get more upgrades as you go along, constantly getting more and more insane as you watch this infinitely spinning circle just go around and around and around. What time is it? Well, so you keep going, getting more infinities, challenges, generators, more stuff to automate until you notice you have 1 challenge left. Woo. So you do it, and this button appears, and it says, Break Infinity. That can't be good. That sounds like a cataclysmic event. What will the consequences be? The ripples it'll create through time and space. You think these thoughts, but the only way to progress is to do it. So you press it, and it seems that nothing happens. Quite anticlimactic for such a dramatic name. This has allowed you to go even further beyond one infinity. Normally you're forced to infinite, but since it is broken, it can go beyond the limits. This is quite nice, as now you're able to get even more infinities in one infinity, which gives you more upgrades, more generators. You'll be able to do challenges faster, which gives you an even bigger boost, which lets you get more upgrades, more generators. You get the idea. Well, after repeating this for a while, you'll be able to buy the last infinity upgrade in the tree. Stars. Stars are giant gas bombs that are so dense they fuel themselves just by their own gravity, usually by hydrogen fusion. These stars are not like that. See, these stars are made of infinities. You just chuck a few duodecillion infinities and boom, star. They function a little differently too, as what they do is boost your generators, which is already boosting your mods. So you're boosting a boost. Very nice. Well, you do this a few million more times, slowly watching your life spin and spin around faster than you can keep up until it's all gone once again. Your promotions, prestiges, infinities, even your automation is gone. So you have to do it all yourself, like a filthy peasant. Welcome to layer 5. Eternities are much the same as infinity, but they're stronger, boosts more stuff, and there's more stuff to buy. However, it's all locked. The only boost you have right now is from that one eternity, and luckily it boosts everything. So it cannot be that hard to get it back, right? Right.
1 day later.
Well, not so bad. Now we have 2. And I didn't even need to do anything, as my automations is kept. Next on the list is Sue. Sure, why not? I did it faster this time, and now I have the Sue. I don't know what I expected. You can buy animal points with IP, EP, and your highest score. And you can already use those animal points to buy one animal. Well, this first one isn't so bad. It only costs 1, and I'm already up. And it seems like I need 2 eternities for the next milestone. Okay, give me a minute.
8 hours later.
Okay, I did it. Now buying colors doesn't take away from my score. Wonderful. What's next? Well, that didn't do too much. It only lets me change how much I automate infinity, which is nice, but damn, I could have used a better upgrade. Next one is, challenges. I hope they won't be too hard. I only need one, so...
1 hour later.
Okay, I finally unlocked challenges. Let's take a look. Well, you should have my 5 levels. Oh no. This is the loop you will follow for the next 100 hours or so. Or at least it was for me. You might be smarter than me. Who knows? Just getting eternities, buying animals, and trying and failing challenges. Well, after all of that, you break eternity, do some challenges, buy more animals, unlock supernovas, which just gives you a big boost, unlock the lab, get confused by the lab, Google the lab, watch Breaking Bad. Yes! Get a tab and drive it into a tree. And then figure it out. After all that, you just might be able to buy all the animals and unlock dilation. What is dilation, you may ask? Well, Merriam-Webster defines it as the act or action of enlarging, expanding, or widening the state of being dilated, such as the act or process of expanding, such as in extent or volume. B, the act or action of stretching, widening, or enlarging an organ or part of the body. C, the condition of being stretched or enlarged beyond normal dimensions. Or D, an increase in duration of an event due to the effects of special relativity. Do you want to guess the one that is relevant for us? D. Dilation slows everything down to piss poor speeds, and all you can do is wait. When you feel this number is big enough, you stop it and everything is back to normal. But now you have DP, or dilation points. You can use these points to buy dilation upgrades, but the only one you can possibly afford is the one that lessens the effect of dilation. As you can imagine, getting a lot of these upgrades will take some time, and it's not like we can skip this part either, as the final challenge is just a harder version of dilation. So we wait, and wait, and wait, and boom, we're done. And a new thing popped up on the menu, the dilation tree. What the fuck even is this? Okay, I'm sure it's not that complicated. So we just spam a few upgrades and boom, one dilation tree upgrade. Now what shall we buy? Hey, I can already buy another one. Okay, maybe this won't be so bad after all. Maybe it won't take 40 hours to complete with guides.
Many hours later.
Okay, so 40 hours later, I did some research on the best builds, and now I have 40 DTP. So I'm putting that there, some points here, a little bit of here, and finally a little bit of here. What's this? It has to be the new layer. Well, I guess it's time. See you on the other side. Oh, what's this? I can pick between zodiac signs. Okay. What the fuck? My instinct says to go to the best rarity, so I'll do that. Welcome to layer 6, and the layer that I am currently on, and the newest that has been added to the game. Don't worry though, this video is not over yet. You have picked a zodiac sign, and they are categorized by the element and season that they belong to. You have one zodiac and the sun. So you put the zodiac there, and now you have those boosts. I'm sure this will not be too complicated and will be easy and understandable for everyone. Well, since you placed that zodiac there, you now have Mercury unlocked, but no zodiac to put in there. Well, I'm sure it won't take too long to get back. I do, after all, have all these fancy boosts now. Oh my god! After doing everything again for the billionth time, challenges, animals, dilation, lab, and dilation tree, I finally had the options to choose a new zodiac. Now, what to pick? You see, the 4 elements all focus on different things. The red ones boosting your revolutions, with the light blue ones focusing on supernovas and lab power, the blue ones focusing on DP gain and zodiac quality, and the green one, which is the least interesting, and I won't even talk about it because it's complete ass. Don't ever pick this one unless it's for an achievement. Let's go light blue. So you plop down blue, and now you have another planet that's empty. So you do it all again, new zodiac, plop. And now you unlock the new menu, which is the trials. In the trials, which is definitely not challenges with just a different name, you face hard tasks where you need to reach a certain milestone. And the first one being to reach infinity. That doesn't sound too hard. You go during trial, and you do it. It took some time. You now have another slot for a zodiac, so you get another zodiac. I guess the only thing is to keep trying to get trials done. So you do that. More unities, more zodiacs. The planet shop now unlocked. You can sell zodiacs, and here, get cool donut upgrades. You now have medium trials unlocked, where the goal is eternity. And you do it. So you keep progressing, doing achievements as you go along, getting more planets, better zodiacs, more trials. You unlock the hard ones, where the goal is unity, and after completing the 3rd trial, you unlock a new menu. And ooh boy, this is the slowest part so far. This is attacks. Why is there an attack menu? I don't know, but there is one. And it's non-negotiable, and it goes so fucking slow. But after playing this game for so many hours, you're afraid to see the real number. You've learned that some zodiacs boost game speed. So after collecting game speed zodiacs and placing them, you now realize that the game can go faster than the speed of sound. But still, this piece of shit is slower than me making this video. But at least it's moving. Since the damage is shit, you still gotta wait. Do you? So you do that, and now you have some gold after your unity. So you unify, and now you have gold to spend on relics, which are items that boost your attack, score, gold gain, whatever basically. So you get more damage, better zodiacs, and after doing this for forever, you've done all the trials, you've gotten immortal zodiacs, and you've unlocked some more relics, and you're on the precipice of unlocking minerals. Minerals might just be the slowest thing on planet Earth. You need a lot of gold to buy toilet paper, and it doesn't even boost that much. It's a pain, but you have to do it. Minerals will give you VP or value points, and you can use them on these upgrades. This is where I currently am, and therefore we're not talking about the game progression, as I do not know more. Sure, I have a plank, but I'm still just stuck here for the time being. Why is this game good? I have no idea. I didn't know you could be willingly, actively play an idle game without having to cut your balls off to make the time go faster. Is this even an idle game? I don't know anymore. There's so much stuff where you have to focus. At the start it's like an idle game. But when you reach unities, it's no. What? You have to do so much stuff. You have to manage your zodiacs, sell zodiacs, buy donut upgrades, and now minerals, attacks. What is this game? I don't know what it is. I have been procrastinating working on this video because I have been playing this game so much. I have no idea how, but it might be connected to the feeling of real progression happening right when you do something. You're one button click away from flooding your brain with good feelings because you're making progress and you're making it faster as you go along. Even though you basically do the same stuff for the entire game, minus the stuff that you unlock in Unify, it didn't feel too repetitive for me. Because you got stronger after each layer, it didn't really hinder my interest. If you play idle games to the point of addiction, I recommend this game. It's a free-to-play game with microtransactions, but you do get the game currency as you play along, and it is not at all necessary to buy stuff with the real money to progress. I mostly just wanted skins, which by the way are banging, but absolutely a pain for the eyes. It's made by a small dev team, and they even have a Discord server if you're interested, where you can talk to real Circle fanboys just like yourself. Even though this is just an idler, which I'm not even sure it is anymore, there's real passion and creativity here. This game gets a 10 out of 10 white circles from me. That's been this weekly, hopefully, rant. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the game if you're interested. I'm up. Peace!